everyone, we're back. I haven't made a video in a while. It's clear, I know. That being said, today I am going to be playing What Remains of Edith Finch. I know nothing about this game. I merely saw it in an Instagram reel, and I figured it would be interesting, so here we are. Let's get started. So we have a journal. What do I do? Do I pull it up? Yes, I do.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, I guess we're doing a little playback, or memory. Yes.
I lived here
that's
until I was
word.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's crazy.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
It's. Take that, mailbox. Okay. You know, considering this has been here for 7 years, it's in great condition. The mail. Let's see.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh no. Guess I just pushed through that. That is peaceful, I will say.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
There's 2 ways to walk. This path looks more enticing. But that's what they want you to do. Let's go down the enticing path. What if I'm missing something? Okay, let's see.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay, if this is the path, the other path option that I had, it looks so much cooler. Never mind. If I get closer, does he walk away? Ooh. Okay, he's gone.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
That must be the dead brother, I'm guessing.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
This is gonna be real sad, ain't it?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's actually pretty cool. It's like a really fun treehouse. I just imagine that they'd go to Home Depot anytime they had another kid, and they're like, alright, stuff a shit on there. Let's see. Nope, nothing here. Is there a way I can walk faster? This is painfully slow. Ooh, what's this?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Felt.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Pristine bags of dirt. Everything's actually in pretty good shape.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay, hello?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Why did it do that? Hello? Let's go this way. I think I see my way in.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Same, sister. Were you a cave dweller when you were 11 years old? Okay. All nice things. All nice things. Pause at you. Can I have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Silly.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
It's relatively clean in here, and that's a lot of canned tuna. Excessive amounts of canned tuna. What's the recipe for this? Apple pie, okay. 6 cups of sliced peeled tart apples, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, half a cup of sugar, half a cup packed brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon ground ginger. Pastry for double crust pie, 9 inches. Kind of wondering if this is a legit recipe. Like, if I try this, is it gonna come out any good? Might.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Not tuna. Definitely salmon. Didn't know despite the salmon on the can, but who cares? Whoa. Just so much of it.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Your family was a hoarder for sure. These books. I mean, I guess if you're gonna hoard anything, hoard books. But, this is a lot. Looks like a lot of cooking books. Somebody was disabled. Let's see.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Why are her legs dangling?
Along with the rest of the house.
Look at the legs. Dangle, dangle. Barbara Finch. Bugs! I love bugs. Bugs are fucking cool. And that's a picture of Great Grampy in the war. Look around a little bit longer.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house. after it sank.
Hello? Why is it putting all these letters in my pocket is what it looks like. It's a nice chair.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Surprised it's not dirtier in here.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Jesus. So many pictures.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Damn you.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, we'll start with this corner.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
It's like terribly sad. I suppose it's supposed to be a picture of the house that had sunk before.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
What's this?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Whoa.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, it's kind of cute in here. A little sad, actually.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
There's no hamster.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Whoa, what? Molly was out here killing starfish. She must have been the one putting all the creatures in the shadow boxes. 1947.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, this is what happens to the hamster.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
It's just a carrot. And where is the fucking gerbil? Why is the cage just open? And that is definitely poop. Right next to the carrot, for sure.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh, Christopher's innocent. He's innocent, I tell you. Don't eat him. Gotta get out of here.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh. Okay, door, that's usually an answer.
I kept eating and eating.
I think that could kill you. Probably, if I'm being honest. Pretty sure there's toxins in toothpaste that would kill you if you ingest them.
I ate a lot of things that night.
You really couldn't hold off until the morning, like, at all? Eat the toilet paper, shoddy. Eat it. Let's see.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh,
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
she wants a piece of your starfish.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Hmm.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Wait a second. Were you thinking of eating this bird before you became a cat? It's crazy. Maybe... Hello?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Where? Oh, I see you up there. I'm gonna get ya. I'm so gonna get ya. Gonna lead me right to the nest, shoddy. Eh. I see it over there. That's not what I wanted. That's fine.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Let me up. I don't really know where she is right now. Oh, let's see. Oh.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up,
Oh no.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Whoa. Airplane simulator.
Rabbits.
Hell yeah.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Whoa.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. Mama Rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh. Hello. Oh my god. Right into the fucking sharp bushes. Okay. Whee. Sausage
I rolled
party.
off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, I see.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay, I'm starting not to believe anything you're saying. This is getting a little too crazy. Let's see. Oh. Is he? Where'd you go?
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I, a fucking tentacle? Oh Lord, this is hilarious.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Stairs, please. Up the stairs. Okay, there's nothing else to do. Let's see. Where is this place? Did he not feel me touch him the first time? I think I did that to himself. Survival of the fittest around here. the stairs when you first did.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. To cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I feel like a turd in a sewage drain. What do you do after you flush them? Oh, I mean, see, I wasn't even wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is... Bear with me, I've never been a monster before.
I got closer and closer.
My own bedroom. Look at that. Is it the journal?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
And we never heard from Molly again.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Jesus Christ. Large family. Okay, you can close the book now. Thanks.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, she's under the bed. Dead gerbil time.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's funny. What if Molly is the gerbil and she's just been living in that little drawer apartment all this time? I hear a cat.
The This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh. Burpee. Rob. Purpley? Like dead birds. Why don't you have so many birds? Burpee Bob. Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
1937. So sad. I got the dwarves in here.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in a new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Sad. Let me out.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Would you close the fucking book, please? Jesus. I guess I can't open that door. Grandma almost peels. Whoa. Jesus Christ. This is disgusting.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Forg.
It was a pretty big trace.
Bathing with bleach. Ah, yes. Champagne on the toilet.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam the camera he had refurbished.
Seems to me there's going to be a decent amount of books to unlock in this game. Just considering all of the fucking shed rooms on top of the house. So I'm going to call it quits here, but I'm very invested. So stay tuned.